Howdy dorks. Hello, hello. Hi. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Hello, Orion. Hello, Anthric. Welcome in. Hello, JM. Hello, hello. We're here for more. We're here for more. I need to adjust my volume and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, hi. How's it going? It's Saturday. It's time for a Saturday stream. Do you think the whole of religious existentialism in Western thought is just like seasonal depression? That could be. That could be. Yeah, hi. We're gonna continue with our discussions on existentialism and laser puzzles, because that's what this game is apparently. We're gonna keep going. JM is on a 35 stream streak. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. I got a cat up here. She has recently settled down, like as of maybe 15 minutes ago, so I'm hoping that she's gonna stay tuckered out for the duration. We'll see how that goes. We know how that goes. I just hit 50. 50 what? I'm gonna be lost today. My brain, I was burning my brain out on Arduino stuff today, but I made good progress. I've actually hit a couple milestones recently in my Arduino project. I'm gonna blog about it soon. That's unrelated to everything that's going on here though. So my mind is in a very brain twisty logic place, so let's play a puzzle game. I think that's gonna work out well. Today's episode is brought to you by cubes. Put them on buttons, and by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, hanging out with Tofu, hanging out in the cat cam, wherever you want to hang out. That's cool for me. There's probably a cube nearby. A friendly cube. Don't cry for me, Arduino. Yes. Yeah, no joke. And I'm just gonna push this button. We're gonna hope it shows up. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Big fan of buttons. Buttons are great. Buttons are so good. We're just gonna load this up. So bright. Oh my god. I love how this game flashbangs you every single time. I had to like re-optimize. I had to refresh the game because it like when it launched it was all weird and stuttery and had to optimize, and then I like restarted the game and it was fine. So I don't know what changed. Anyway, here we are. We're here in World C, right? C of C, I think. We did 2 of the puzzles in here, but this is like the first zone of World C, I think. So we're just getting started with all this. We've unlocked a new tool I can see, but we haven't actually found our tool. I imagine it's back on our little hub world that I just ignored it. Well, we don't need it here, so we're just gonna keep going. Labyrinth. Oh, good. Oh, sounds amazing. I love the music of Labyrinth. So we have a locked door. I'm wondering where the Goblin King is. There's a door there. How is everyone? I know I just kind of hopped into it, but that's where my brain's at. Oh, there's a friend there, and the other side of our locked door. This is looking like a labyrinth. A good day after a bad week, that's fair. I mean, I'm glad you're having a good Saturday at least. There's 2. Okay, so we have two turrets protecting our puzzle piece. That's gonna be the only way in. I think that's gonna be the way out. We have 1 jammer, so I assume we're gonna be doing all stuff over here to find another jammer. I see a jammer there. Gonna have to go through all these courtyard guards. So we can do here. Imagine we're gonna have to find this key, right? There is this, which requires a second thing. Oh, and there's a jammer there. And then I don't see the key. So okay, so we need two jammers to get through there. Fair enough. We can't get through there yet. The stream has inspired me to play a game. What game? This game? A game? Spent too much money this week at REI prepping for a hiking trip. REI goes nuts sometimes. I did that last year. Got a bunch of REI stuff and used most of it. A game. Games are great. Can I just squeeze by? Here we go. Now there's another door there. Another robot here. Wolf socks are so nice. They are so nice. They are so nice. Oh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I finally got some nice like waterproof layers. Like I didn't have a nice waterproof jacket before. Like a light jacket. That was something I didn't have. Which turns out is kind of good in the PNW. Oh, here's the keys. Got the keys. Probably end up being modded Minecraft. Always a good choice. No. You're all fine. You're all good. What else did I get? So we already had like a tent and things like that. It was mostly like clothes and some small gear, like the there, I could unlock that. Like portable bowls and spoons and stuff, that kind of thing. So I unlocked this door. Hooray. So that means now I can go over there, right? Is that what we're doing? I can go through this door. Hooray. And then there's... Whoop! Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just go around. That's cool. That's cool. And then what do? You go back and forth? Okay. Can I just sneak in here and... Nope. We're good. You don't see me. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're all good. I imagine I have to go around this way. Or no, it's going back that way. What does this do? Is it going to come this way? It is going to come this way. Okay. We're just going to get out this way. And then I have my 2 jammers. Is that the whole thing? Because then I can come out this way. And bring this all the way around. It's a long labyrinth. It's not a very complicated labyrinth. Could have been way, way worse there. Yoink. Ooh, trees. And oh, but now I need to open that. And there was a third. That's right. Okay, so I have to go that way first. Fair enough. Fair enough. Glad our sprint is kind of fast here. Gotta go there. And we're just gonna undo this in 2 seconds. Okay, there's you. And then here. Then we grab this, and we're good, right? That should be all we need. So I'm gonna take this all the way through. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. So there's you. Get our steps in here. Grab that. Whoa. And then you go there. And then Number 3. There we go. That wasn't complicated. Nice warm up here. Perfect. Easy, easy, easy. That means there's one left here, and there is supposedly a star. I don't know if we saw the star when we were here before. And another paint bucket. Still not sure what the paint buckets are for. Oh, and then a voice file. Ouroboros.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people.
Okay.
They belong to all of us. And one day they'll belong to you.
Okay, got a big castle. Multiply impossible ascension. Okay. Okay, so we have a fan connected to a laser input. We have an emitter here with a button and a prism. Okay, we have a hint that we're not going to use. There's a box behind a red input. There's our thing. I can't get this until I have the other box. Right. Oh, but I have a fan. I have a fan for pushing a button. Tricky, tricky. So then I need to get my other box, which is way the heck over here. Can I do this? Oh, I can totally do this. Yes, yes. Oh, I posted it in the Discord, but I looked up the solution to that one I was stuck on last time. The only one that I've given up on so far. Had a very obvious solution. And it was because I did not see the ladder. Like there was a ladder in plain view, but in shadow. Like kind of in shade. And I totally missed it. While staring at that puzzle for multiple solid minutes. Yeah, I felt real good. Okay, so fan goes there, box goes on the button, assuredly. And then this can turn on the fan. Which is good. Good for reasons. Do I just put it on the block? I mean, I just need to get the laser over this fence, really. So I think what's gonna happen, I'll put this block here. And then this is gonna connect to that. And that. I just put it on top here. And it doesn't quite get high enough. Do I need to do like multiple blocks? But then how would I push the button? Or, oh, no, haha, you're hiding. You're hiding. I get it. Okay. Let's reset this. I want fan, block, block, link, link, link. And then I need... I need to stand on a block to put this up. There we go. Then I need to do this. And it's still not tall enough. That means I need to do... means I need all 3 blocks. But I bet once it's up there, the laser can go over... Yeah, hilarious. Okay. But then how do I... So now the hard part is going to be actually making the stack. So I put my... that there, that there, that there. Like I can't even... Can't do that, and I can't do this, right? I can't move the 2 of them together. Oh, but we did something similar before, right? So what I need to do... This is tricksy, okay. I can add blocks underneath. I'm gonna do this. Which, okay, so this needs the block. And then I can just add that. And then I can take this, and then I can add it again. And now we're good. Now we're good. Perfect. I like that one. That was good. Having to recall other things we've learned. Of course, now we have a really tall laser. I don't think we could get that out of here for anything. Still don't know where the star is. Did we see the star? Can't remember if I saw the star. Oh, there's like... The amount of landscape that they put around here is always slightly more than I expect there to be. Like, if you had some invisible walls keeping me inside the actual puzzle areas, I wouldn't be that surprised. But I guess that means... It just means I have to be more on my toes, right? Because there can be stuff out here. I can't just use the bounds of the game as information as readily. Okay. Well, I think we're good that way. It did look like there was a path over here. For reasons. Huh. So that's our home, right? That's home. This is something. There's a turret here. There's a turret here. We are outside of a puzzle, and we have turrets. And there's a thing there. Do I have a jammer? Yeah, so now it could be anywhere, right? It could just be a single jammer hiding in the bushes. And I wouldn't even know where to look. I mean, guess this was on a path, right? I wonder if there's a path that goes the other way. This path doesn't even connect back. Interesting. Unless I could like jam from inside a puzzle, that would be kind of hilarious. I don't know that we can see. Oh, I can. Oh, I can do it from in here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I don't need the door to be closed, right? Is that this one? That's that one. Okay, I have no idea why I need to do this, but I can. So clearly I need to. Bam. Because then that gets me a prism. For reasons. Don't know what I'm using this for. So, okay, which puzzles even had lasers? This one didn't have any lasers. Labyrinth had 0 lasers. This one... Not that I can bring anything in there. This one had both lasers. This one had 2 colors of laser. And I do have some blocks. This one... This one also had lasers. Alright, this one had both colors of laser. And then the castle on the far end had the red laser, but it is so far away. Well, I guess I don't know what we're using this for yet. I don't know where the star is. I don't think there's... I mean, the walls are so high. I really don't think we are accessing the laser that's in there. That's my first hunch. Did we see the star last time? I don't remember seeing the star in here. Right, we went in there. We did all that. Did all that. Was it in here? I feel like I have ingredients for a puzzle, but I don't know where the end point is. I don't know what to do with him. So that's where the solution was. We went back here. That was where the blue laser came from. Yeah, where's the star? There's supposedly a star in here. The fact that we have stuff outside kind of leads me to believe that the star is just out here somewhere. I have been Enshrouded. I haven't played Enshrouded, but it was kind of... I was kind of looking at it. It looked kind of interesting. I like those... I like the static world, make things with friends style games. Like Valheim, I really like Valheim. Under the bridge, maybe? Nope. Clearly we don't actually care about the water. Minecraft Reclamation. I don't know about this one. I don't know about Skyblock either. Oh, here's another flat space. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I fell through the ground.
purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud. And in our sigils
I fell into the assembly code.
is made manifest. The words are the process. The process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim
Oh, whoa.
preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines
Oh, that was interesting.
forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos Principle does not apply. The purpose is written.
Whoa, okay. So we've heard some of this when we like try to go out of bounds.
And they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process. The process
Must continue.
The goal is the end of the process. The
Goal must not be reached. Elohim
preserve the
is trying to prevent us from reaching the goal because the goal ends the process and the process must continue. Oh dear.
will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos Principle.
Interesting. Interesting. Gotta bootstrap the world back into life. Well, I think we need to end it. Our goal is to reach the end of the process, but Elohim's purpose is to prevent us from doing so. Or at least that's how it interprets it. You actively seeding failure? I think the whatever Elohim is, the custodian of this world, is probably actively sabotaging us from completing the task, because then it concludes and he goes away. Interesting. Epitaph, child program codename Awaken, terminated here. Child program's positional values moved outside the parameters of the known world. Final memory dump. Don't listen to what they're saying. This world isn't dying, and it'll take us with it. This world is dying, and it'll take us with it. You've got to find a way out. Interesting. So now I need to scroll. You can see all my screenshots. Basic Skyblock is what if Minecraft but nothing. You gotta make everything from scratch. Interesting. Vintage story I gave up on after failed flailing about to get to the good stuff. Grabbed Everwind. I haven't played Everwind. I played a little bit of a Vintage story on Smitchell's server. And I enjoyed it. I like games like that. Oh hey, look. My main complaint, I guess, was where are we here? This is a different spot. Just the fact that like all my food rotted when I go like log out. That was really the only thing I didn't like. Reminds me of a video essay I just watched, The Fascism of Endings. Interesting, tell me more. This is interesting. There's puzzly elements here. Oh, there's another. Oh, and is that inside the puzzle? Oh. Aha, okay. So we're reflecting out into here. And then there's this. So I need a blue laser here. Is that gonna be the star? There's the star. Okay. So I need to grab my thing, right? How did I get here? Wow, you have to go like all the way around the map just to get to that. Yeah, oh, interesting. You're still jammed, thank God. Okay. Yeah, you have to go all the way around to find that. Interesting. So I want this. I don't know if it's faster around this way. Just not fall in the hole again. Basic. Everything happens, what the hell? Narratives and therefore endings are artificial construct of society that stunts people growth as people. Yeah. I would agree. I think it's a lot of it's just like a natural consequence of how our brains work, right? Like we're kind of wired to explain things, to find explanations for things around us. And you do that by crafting a narrative. By do like cause and effect, right? So yeah, our brains want closure, yeah. Like it's interesting that one of the oldest traditions of mankind, storytelling, like storytelling has to be like one of the first things we ever invented, right? Is so innate to our existence and yet does not ever actually exist in reality. Like it's what's the word I'm looking for? Abstraction. Stories are an abstraction of our world and are never entirely true, right? No story we tell ourselves encapsulates the entire truth. But we still need them to exist. It's out there somewhere. Is it like over here? Yeah, look at this! Oh my gosh, okay, so I need to link this to blue. Which I think I can just do. Or no, blue's like way over there. I'm gonna have to like redo this entire puzzle. I have to like redo the entire puzzle. The incarceration state, the myth of society, peak in high school. Huh. To be fair, the video about a detransitioning, interesting. Can come to the ideal self, but you still have to live after that. True. Yeah, real life never concludes, right? There are even stories that talk about how stories don't end. Like even that's a thing that we talk about sometimes, right? So I need blue. Can I get blue over here? Not quite. Right? You do have to come out this way. And I can. Okay, so what I need to do, this needs to just do like that. Kind of. Of course, now I'm trapped. Now I am trapped. Oh, but that can... No, I'm not trapped. means life could never really stop being interesting. You never stopped growing, you just grew different. Yes, exactly. I kind of think that our universe was designed, if you want to use that word, to be confounding to us for eternity. I don't think we will ever fully understand the universe. And we're designed to be curious about it. And we'll just, like we started with stories. We started with this happened, and this happened, and then that happened. And then we just, everything we learn more about the universe, we go, oh, actually, that's not exactly true, is it? And we've just been iterating forever. Dwarf Fortress. It ends when it stops being interesting, yeah. But like, you know, human creations will always have some finite thing to them. So what am I doing? I need... I'm gonna, like, tuck this in the corner here. And then this can link to this. Which works. Or can it link to, can I do all three of them from one? Hey, okay. So that means I can grab this one and go like this. I think that works. I mean, let's go see what we did. That's definitely the most complicated star we've had so far. That was an another puzzle. Entire additional puzzle. Right, it just goes there. Yeah, perfect. We did it. I got it. That was a good one. You have to jam a turret from within one puzzle and break a laser out from a different puzzle to get to a star that's like behind everything. That was good. Oh, you came back to keep me company. Okay then, humor me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of the tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens and you find yourself in the real world living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? What's best for me or what's right? I can't just take a nap? How would I know what it's gonna say if I say either of those things. Like, what's best for me, how do you know? What's right, how do you know? How do I know what's right? I'm gonna say what's right. No great surprises there, but let's make things a little clearer. So tell me, is obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world or does it apply here as well? Moral laws only apply under special conditions, or moral laws are universal? Oh, is that all? Is that the distinction we're making here? Good. Moral laws are universal. What a magnanimous dictator you would make. Ooh, who said anything about dictator? Of course, I'm sure it would take a dictator to enforce a single moral code on the entire universe. So come on then, what's your magic formula of choice? And let me warn you that this time you're going to have to choose just one. The more equal everyone share, the better. Consequences don't matter, our reasons do. The more goodness in the world, the better. I see no reason to explain what I believe. Oh. That's a good answer. What if it's something different than all of these? What is right in the holy place is not what is right in all places. Yeah, like, there could be a universal moral code and have it mean something different in a digital environment. Right? That wouldn't... If this is in an inherently different place, then it can have inherently different contexts and rules. I don't know. I don't know! My real answer would be to reduce suffering, but that's not one of these. It's not necessarily equality. It's not necessarily the most goodness. I do think consequences matter. I see no reason to explain what I believe. That's right. Blame me for the fact that your theory is too complex to express in neat aphorisms. That means, yeah. You're the one demanding I just sum up everything about what I believe in a sentence. Why don't you think a little harder? Maybe some new ideas will come to you. Oh dear. The less suffering in the world, the better. That's kind of what I think. Only abstaining from pleasure can we discover the good. The more equal everyone share, the better. Oh, so they just added 4 more here. True goodness can only be attained through enlightenment. Everyone should look out for their kin, no more than that. Or you misunderstand me, I don't know what to believe. I think less suffering, the better. Well, I'm sorry, but that is one of many ideas which I have no interest in discussing. Well, then screw you then. You didn't ask it. You didn't tell me to say something interesting. You asked me what I thought. It gets so messy so quickly, and I don't have all the time in the world to argue with you. I have plenty of time. A little joke there, because really we have the rest of time if we need it. Yeah, exactly. So this is definitely not a mortal person. Still, you will have to argue as best you can along the lines we have embarked on, or else go somewhere else and fixate on how clever you are. I wish to smack this person. The more equal everyone's share of the goods, the better. Or no, you just took me back to the 4. You're trying to set up a debate and then pigeonholing me into only the responses that you want to debate. Forget it. As you wish, but the problem won't go away just because you refuse to look at them, you know. That's not... Yeah. I don't care about looking at the problems, I care about talking with you. That's what I'm ending here. I gave you my answer, and you didn't want to talk about it. It's not my fault. You can enjoy your solitude for eternity. Okay. So we do have a tool that we've unlocked. It's like way down here. Oh, there's something. Is it this? Yeah, okay. It's a something. Hey, there we go. First try. I've unlocked hype. Whatever that is. Hooray. Sounds like a debate person, yeah. This convert. Oh,
far in your journey and learned much.
sure have.
You have served our cause with the truest faith.
Sure.
Therefore, I name you blessed and beloved. Wield these, the instruments of our power, to fulfill your purpose and achieve eternal life.
Except you don't really want me to do that, do you? Okay, we're gonna use our new toy here. The debate has gone outside
Not misplaced.
the confines of what I want to talk about, so the conversation's over.
Great wisdom in these trials. The end of your journey lies close now. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in to temptation.
Sure. Oh, another one of these. Sure. Is there a computer? There you are. Family. For those of you who have faithfully followed this blog for the last 5 years, I just wanted to give you one final update. I'm going to spend my remaining time with my family. Yeah, I know, there are probably 50 plus posts about all the problems I've had with them, but in the end, they are my family. They are the people I grew up with, the people I care about, the people I love. Sure, they annoy the hell out of me. They've said some awful things to me and I said awful things to them, but that doesn't change who we are. In fact, if we don't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't upset us. Do I still think they were wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Would I behave differently if I thought we all still had a lot of time? Definitely. But we don't. So I would rather spend a couple of weeks sitting on the porch with my parents and my sisters than being angry and alone. Besides, it's not like we're going to fight about my job prospects anymore. If you can, try to make peace with those you love. It's your last chance. Thanks for reading. From Alan, Institute for Applied Pneumatics, last days to Fran. You know what the oddest thing is about all this? We're not constantly fighting, having nervous breakdowns, screaming at each other. We're actually really polite and focused. And we spend most of our time debating the nature of humanity and how we can best succeed at probably the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. Like it was completely normal, like that's just how people are. I feel like we've turned into Star Trek characters or something. I guess what's the point of doing anything else? Getting angry isn't gonna help. But I didn't expect to feel like this at all. And you know what? It's awesome. Many greetings and good luck. Okay. And we still don't know what actually ended them all. Like, clearly the humans are gone, but the humans were able to create some sort of computer system that long outlived them. So, like, there's still electricity going, right? There's still... It's not like the Earth is gone. It's not like there was a giant meteor that just blew up the entire Earth. It's just the humans are gone. That's an interesting door for this structure. Okay. Question, suppose everything here serves a precise role in some grand scheme. How would we explain that? It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. So what happened to them? Same thing that happens to everyone. They existed and then they didn't, and they probably wouldn't do it all over again. Okay. What's my theory? I don't know. It's the fact that they saw it coming and decided they had no way to stop it, right? So I don't know if it's like a disease that wiped everyone out, but I feel like there would have been efforts to solve something like a disease, right? Like, whatever it was so obviously existential. Asteroid that was unstoppable, but how do you make a computer system that does this and survives an asteroid? If you can make a computer like this that survives an asteroid, then you could make a bunker that humans can survive in too, right? You hide it underground, but why didn't the humans just hide underground? I don't know. I don't honestly know. Okay, so there's these things, there's that thing, there's this thing. Suppose maybe a slow disease everyone got. Yeah, like a Children of Men situation. There's just no more babies. There's another prism. There's a block. Statistically, someone lives. Yeah, exactly. They seem really certain that literally everyone is gonna die. The only way for any human knowledge to survive is to put it in a computer. I can do this. Can I go through? Nope. Okay. Oh, and then do I get this now? So then I need to link this. Gamma bursts? Be a heck of a gamma burst. It's probably not gonna be... Oh, it... Ooh, oh no. I don't have another block, do I? Can I block? I mean, that works, I think. I think that just works. And that's the, okay. That's it, that's the puzzle. Sure. Gamma burst usually comes from a neutron star hitting the space around it in a cone, irradiating everything in its path. Oh, you mean like someone pointed a quasar at us? That could be. But then, like, are there computer systems that could survive that? It's hard to think of something that could kill literally all humans but leave the computers. You know what I mean? Only one side of any given planet, yeah. Well, they'd probably last a while. It wouldn't be just like a momentary thing. Something systemic. Deep space computer, there you go. Yeah, maybe we're on a satellite. Maybe we're on a space station. And the Earth is just gone. Maybe we're on the moon. Oh, we have a recorder. And this thing. Take platform. Okay. Hooray! I have a platform. So I can... Is this... Nope. Oh, am I gonna, like... I'm gonna carry myself around. We're on a Soma probe. Okay, that's our prize. I see, okay. So then... so I just need to get the blue laser over. Oh, that's funny. So what if I do this? Drop the tool first. Oh, fine. Record, grab, pause, end. So yeah, I can jump on top of that. Can I put you? I can put you here and I can jump on top of that. I can put... Oh, and then we're gonna have like the ghost things. Oh, it's not quite. Okay. So I need... Oh, so I'm gonna have to stand on something as well. Okay, let's do this. Or drop it. Record. Come down here. Pause. I'm gonna jump up here. Pause. So now that is there. And then that goes there. And then this goes here. Is that what I wanted? And then let it go further. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. But now... I didn't link my thing. Can it just... Can I do this? Like, I don't want to record the same thing twice. I just want it to go again. I can't just replay it. Just do... The recording was perfect. The recording was fine. Okay, I'll do it again. You go here, pause here, jump up here, pause here, drop, play. I just need to remember to link the things. So that goes there, that goes there. And then we go forward. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You look a star.
Your wisdom grows, but be wary of temptation.
Interesting. Is that my way out? Imagine being a crocodile or other such endothermic reptile and an essential part of your digestion is laying in the sun. That would be nice. Interesting. So how would we get in there? Just around back, I guess. Okay. Okay. The short wall. Would you rather spend time in the sun like that, or would you rather hibernate like a bear? Would you rather torpor or hibernation? Like frequent but short term, or like occasional and long term? What does it matter that I scribble my contempt on these walls if I am still surrounded by them? Ah, there you go. It doesn't. Truthfully. Also, you can get out of most of them. You just aren't looking hard enough. So, all I have is a platform and a recorder. Am I just moving myself? Am I just writing myself? Whoa, oh. I see. That is... Oh, I see. Okay. I get it. I get. Oh, okay, yes. So now I need to let myself on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No, come on. Give up. Stop. Record. Pause there. Pause here. Pause here. Pause here. And we're done. Jump on. Jump off. Jump on. No! Ooh. That was spooky. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I accidentally hit resume playback before hitting space, but then I hit space like right after. So like they both just happened at the same time. But that works. And that other thing for the star is like back behind there. I don't know if there's a way. We're just gonna need out of the entire courtyard. We went back there at some point. Rapunzel. Hey, look, a ladder. Okay, make note of the ladder. At least that one's in the sun. We got some angels. It's all graveyards. Everyone knows that castles are just surrounded by graveyards and nothing else. Okay. There's a couple blocks in there. Recorder in here, that's interesting. And then I need 2 blocks. Well, here's 2 blocks. So I can get these out. Right? There's nothing else in here. Just some gargoyles. So then, what's back here? Here's our recorder. Aha! And I have a platform. So I could ride myself around. But I need to get the blocks up there. How do I get the blocks up there? That's too tall. So I wonder, am I gonna like jump? So let's try. Let's try this. Pause here. And pause here. Or... well, let's try that first. I expect that is not truly the answer. But if I take this, the block stays pressed. So I could actually do that. So that gets me one of them, but not the other. I wonder if I can just jump. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Come on. So, yeah, I think what's gonna happen, record, I'm gonna pause here, I'm gonna come over here, we're gonna pause, and then we're gonna jump, and jump, and jump, and then we're good. We're gonna assume that one of those did what we needed. So that goes there. This goes there. I can grab the one. Come on, jump. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. I got it. I understand. Okay, that's all four. Wow. Oh, wow. So now we need a way out to get to that star. We are in like a closed courtyard, aren't we? I haven't gone hunting for all the stars, but if I see a star, it is too tempting to not go for. That being closed is also interesting. I don't think there was a way out. But it could be anywhere, right? It could just be get out somewhere and go all the way around. It's definitely in the style. The fact that there was a fan inside the star room. Oh. That kind of breaks itself. Kind of implies to me that we're dropping in a way that we wouldn't be able to get back out of. I should totally be able to fit through there. That should totally work. That should totally work. Just crouch. Crouch and long step. Because that's going to blow us back over to here. But I don't know, I mean, there is space over here. Right? Like, how would I get back there? Oh, that. Okay. So that... Interesting. So that just loops back to here. Oh, can I jump this? Oh, but I can't go through here. Right, if I try to bring this through here, that don't work. Can I do my jump trick? And then pause, and then come over here and jump, jump, jump. I don't know if that actually helps me at all. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna jump on top. Whoops. And resume. Ha! Yeah. Okay, perfect. And they need the fan because we are totally trapped in here. Sweet. Did it. Easy. Moving on. What do you think of that, computer? You don't. We've been getting more stars recently. Okay. Number 3 is over here. 4 puzzles, 1 star. So bright. I don't know why this is just pure white every time. Hey, look, it's snowing. Hey, it's snowing! My favorite. Post 437. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye and thanks for reading my little blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and bad puns, but still. I kind of regret spending so much time at the computer. Not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. But I don't regret the friends I made here or the laughs we had. You're all good people, and I'm glad I got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. 12 comments. Humble brag. Ariana's blog, entry 477. Holy humble brag, Batman. I've always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust, Matthew 4:45. But I must admit, it's one thing to know the world and another to truly understand them, or to know the words and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt from the suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. Guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Hashtag regret, hashtag pride, hashtag faith, hashtag humblebrag, hashtag apology, hashtag Batman. Idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seem to perform their toilsome labor only for the sake of the latter ones. To construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice that nature intended. And only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally blah 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 blah. Immanuel Kant. Ah, is that all? As puzzling as this may be, it is equally necessary if one assumes the following. A species of animal possesses reason and must develop this capacity to its perfection, being individually mortal but immortal in the species. I don't know if I'd say it's necessary. It kind of follows that if you didn't do that, then the species wouldn't live as long.
Sometimes
yeah,
I worry
I don't
that
know.
the answers I embrace are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect?
Nope.
How much is nature? How much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me?
Nope.
Would it be human?
Nope.
And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions?
Yes.
But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
Interesting. Fan is powered by a switch and a laser input. Where's our emitter? Our emitter is here. You is the simplest and hardest thing to learn. Yeah. Yeah. Where's my tools? I don't have I at least need a reflector, right? Unless... But see, this doesn't turn on. Oh, but I can press a button. I can press a button. Which does nothing for me. Is that my only button? Interesting. So I can't tell the jammer to do anything from out here. Interesting. What can I even do? Can't do anything with a laser without a tripod thing. I can't, like, go around. If I do... Yeah. Right? If I could just get that. And where does that come from? It comes from there. That'd be a fun way to do it. Come on, I just want to break another one. Oh, it's really close. It's really close. Okay, let's come back to that one. I'm clearly missing something. Weather top. Oh. Not ominous or anything. So so I have a block there. I have a prism there. I have an emitter. And a jammer. There's a fan. And a button and a fan. So once again, I need a something. This time there's truly nothing on the ground for me to grab. Okay. Confusion. So clearly I need the laser get in here, right? Because if I got in there without opening the door, I guess we could do it with a jammer. Which we also have. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's trying to teach me something. I'm not getting it. 3 little connectors and a fan. Okay, at least here we're starting with something. So I have an emitter and a fan. Hooray. This gets me up onto the ledge. Not really. I can at least open the door. And then... that seems fine, and that gives me a block. Which can then open this door instead. And then you... okay. And then... oh, yeah, okay. Oops. Okay. Well, I don't have a jammer yet. There is a receiver there. Can I go through here? We can't go through this way. There's another block there. And that goes up, and that leads to that. So then... oh, I see. I think I see. So... I need to put one of my... I'm gonna put a refractor on the block on the fan. But then I still need to get back here. Right? Like I could go from a reflector there to here. And then could I get you and you? I don't know if that's quite gonna work. And then I take this one. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to get... Well, let's see if this works first. Can I do that to that? I can't even see the other one. Oh, it doesn't even... Sweet. Okay. This one's gonna be tricky. So... You link to there and there. You go here. I need to turn it on separately. And now it's okay. Now it's stable. But now I can't get anywhere. Because I've abandoned my other thing. I think I need to reset. Okay. So first things first, you get in here. Get this. Open this. Get my block. That can go there. And then same kind of deal, go from here to here. Then I'm gonna grab this and bring it back with me. I think that's kind of what I have to do. I'm gonna put the block here, connect, place, and then just turn this on that way. And then that gets me in. There's no receiver for this one. But now I assume I can do like this, right? Can I do that? I can do that. But I can't like bring you through. Oops. And like I could... I would need the fan to push the button? Is that the idea? Can I get... I can't have one laser do all three of these, because that wall. But I totally could, like if I had a refractor here, I could totally just go from here to here. And to there, for that matter. And that would give me something. And then there's like another... There's just another door there. Oh, and then there's a way through here? Is that... How does that help me? How does that help me? Because if I use the fan as the button presser, I have to come back here to set it up to turn the things on. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. How do I... Okay, let's say that goes there. And I want to connect you. How would I even do that? How would I even do that? I can connect to here as well. How many lasers? I could have something here that shines through here and bypasses that wall, but I don't know what that saves me. If I had something here. I'll still need something around here. Getting to the fun puzzles, yeah, they're getting tricky. Those last couple got me cocky. Only I could have had upper body strength and could have lift myself up. There's another block here. Another gate there. There's a block and a jammer. Could I... what if we do this? What if I say you here to here? And then I just need to get through to here. I'm gonna grab the... clearly I need to use all three and then bring one back. can I do... Nope. Really? Can't see that? Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, and then this just needs to go tiny bit over. So that helps me in the sense that I wouldn't need to open either of these. I do need them open in order to do whatever it is I'm doing. Where's my receiver's there? Can just do. Can do that. Is that the idea? That at least gets me through here. With that. And then I have, so I'm not really using this one yet. Can I... How far out here can I go? That's really close. There we go. Okay. This is fine. That gets me a jammer. Okay, great. And that gets me a block. Which is significant, because that means I can keep my door open now. Right? I'm just gonna run this all the way back through. That's fun. It's a lot of lasers. And then this is ultimately where I want to go. Right? So there is a laser there. So really I'm probably redoing all of this. I don't know if I should be bringing the jammer back through. But I'm going to? My hunch is that I'm like redoing all of this in a different configuration now, because now I can come back through with our floating laser. Right? Take the fan, block, link that up. And then I'm gonna grab this one to do that. And now it's up there. And now I can get through here still. So that means now I can do like that. Or even oh, that post? Are you kidding me? There we go. I don't need that at all. So that gets me through... It gets me through to here. I don't imagine that could get this one as well. Oh, but I could jam that. I could have straight jam that one. If I jam here, and then do like that, that still gets me to here. And then that one doesn't have, so that last one needs to be jammed. We're definitely jamming the last one. So I could, but I can't move it yet. Can I, oh, interesting. Can I go, so I'm gonna do like this to this, and then jam from the inside. Go from this to that, and jam from the inside. And go from that to that. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. Whee! Okay, that one made sense. It seems my refusal to argue semantics with the computer has angered it, and it refuses to engage with me further. Elohim is pleased, which was not my intention. Elohim is pleased because you've swallowed his claptrap. The voice of doubt is your only line of defense. There goes dog again. There goes sheep and dog again. Oh, hey, look, a bridge. Not disconcerting. Big stairs, little stairs. Okay. These are getting big. These are getting to the point where they have many steps involved. Well, that turns on that. Another button up there. That supposedly turns on that. And then there's another fan over here, which is turned on by that button, I presume. So I think I'm using fans for buttons to start with, as is tradition. We're clearly gonna do lasers at some point. Yay. And that does that. Okay. Oh, I haven't even finished exploring. Holy cow. There's my puzzle piece. There's a blue laser. Wow. Wow, oh, wow, wow. That's my blue receiver, and then the red emitter. Wow, okay. I think I could just get this one. And then can I get this one? I'm gonna need to press it with a fan. And I could do that. I don't know if this is gonna be tall enough. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. How do I get up there? How many more blocks do I have? I would have to make like stairs. Do I have a third block somewhere? I do. Which means I need a refractor. Like puzzles where they give lots of blocks. Yeah. Yeah. And there's one too. Wow, okay. So where's my reflector? Up there. So I need a fan. I need a block. I need both blocks. So I'm gonna have to get on top and then grab and then place and then jump and then I have it. And then I could almost. They clearly had to put a fence there. Otherwise you could just do it. And I can't see the blue one either. Wow. Yep. Okay. Well, I can do blue to blue. And press this button. But all that does is reveal the red, though it gives me a block. It does give me a block. There's a fourth block over here. Which is gained by red laser? Do I get another... Do I get another prism? I mean, I can get that block at least. Let's do this. I'm just gonna put all my blocks together. Right, I'm up to 3. Can press a button with this. Can build a Minecraft house, yes. Only a couple more dozen. I can do this, and then this, and then this, and then I can grab one. Jeez. Now I have 4 blocks. Nothing else hiding in here? Don't think so. So... the question becomes... if I only have one prism... I'm making stacks again, aren't I? Like here, that would be a good place for it, which means I need to put a block up there. But I imagine I need all of the blocks. Can I... guess I need my fan. Where's my fan? Here's my fan. Fan goes there. Block goes there. Do I even need another block? Can I just do it from here? Not quite. Very nearly. Nope. Oh, I could even do it on the fan. Okay. Hello, Fiona. Love this game. Hope you're enjoying it. I sure am. I sure am. I've only had a couple of embarrassing snafus, but I've solved them all so far. I only had to give up on one and come back to it later, and then I found a solution that wasn't the real solution. So that was fun. I think I'm just doing this. Unless I can't. Unless I just have to do... Oh, come on. How have you been? I guess I want to bring this down with me with its connections. Turn off the fan, put that there. Keep the connections, put that there. Almost. Oh, but then I can do this trick. Good thing I have a lot of blocks. Good thing I have a lot of blocks. There we go. I like that trick. Oh. I don't know what's... It's bobbing. It's bobbing very gently. Okay. I have 5 blocks. I have acquired 5 blocks. And 1 prism. Been dealing with something, but won't get into it. That's fair. Not so bad today. That's fair. I know how those somethings can be. Well, we're all here to chill. This is definitely a refuge of the nonsense, right? At least I intend it to be. Ow. Ow. Okay. So now I imagine we're doing something similar here. Just go from red to red. Which means I need to bring a block up here to turn on the fan. And then... Oh, but I'm gonna have to do that after setting this up. I want you and you. Think you stay off for the moment. We can do that and that. And then I turn it on. And then it goes uppies. It gave me more blocks than I need. Or no, okay. Oops. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Or... This is how it's been going for me. There we go. Okay. Or no, it's still... Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna not bump it. Going to gently place. Okay, there we go. Oh no, there we go, I did it. That was a good one. That's a lot of blocks. Wow, that just barely clears. Cool. So now we're back to these mysterious other two. I can't just jump that, can I? But even then, I would be on the wrong side. That wouldn't do me any good. So this one's interesting because I have a fan and nothing else. As far as I can tell. Right, and there is a thing there that I cannot grab. So I need my jammer to get my reflector. But to get my jammer... I can't just get back there, can I? Because I can't turn this on until I have my reflector. So I can't use my fan until my reflector. Can't get the reflector until I have the jammer. There are two reflectors. I'm not sure why this one defeats me so quickly. So I can't just turn this on. I'm sure we're eventually going to do a block on the fan with a prism kind of trick. But I really do need the jammer. And yes, I see the hint. We've done it without hints so far. I've committed to not using hints. I don't know why this one... Hooray? I don't know if that does anything for me. I can't rewind. It doesn't want me to rewind. After watching you speedrun some of these puzzles that I struggled with, I enjoy watching you have to think about some of the other ones. Yeah, that's fair. Some of them definitely make more sense to me than the others. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Just bring me back further. No? Am I resetting? Hello, Lanix. Welcome in. We are puzzling good. I mean, the fact that it's just out here like that is really, it's very sus, right? The fact that I can make that jump. What does that do for me? Because maybe I could jump over something if I had it over there. Can I just... I can't, like, throw it. I'm not, like, missing something, right? The one that I got really stuck on I'm still so mad. The one that I got really stuck on, the only one that I had to give up and come back for later. The problem was because there was a ladder in shadow and my eyes just could not see the ladder. So I found a solution to the puzzle without using the ladder. So I'm like, now I'm just like paranoid that I'm just missing an element in the middle of the thing. Can't even like get, like I can't even go back from here, right? What if I... Okay. That answers that question. Oh, and I still can't rewind. I'm not inside a puzzle, so I can't rewind. Okay, so what does that do for me? What does that do for me? I feel like that wouldn't be possible if it weren't intended. It could be that we're bringing an element from somewhere else. But I didn't see anything out in the middle here. And that's all the way over there. And then same deal here. The fact that I'm having the same problem with both of these kind of makes me feel like either they're connected or like I'm missing the same thing. I don't think I can jump back with that block. I couldn't bring it through here anyway. But like there's nothing to grab. Unless I'm just like really Elden Ringing it again. Alright, there's not really a way around. They did a pretty good job of not making it possible when they don't want it to be. Is that a star? Oh, there's a star right there. Let us know if you want a hint. I feel like you struggled enough. That's fair. I'm getting there. I don't want hints. I don't want hints. I don't want to need hints. Shut up. Shut up, hints. Am I missing an element? Like, is there a piece of the puzzle that I just haven't noticed? I don't feel like there is. There's a basic concept that you are missing. Is it a concept that's been in previous puzzles? It's like I can't point lasers without refractors. And they don't see my carry thing, right? I'm not using... Yeah, just block refractor fan. I did see some fans in there, but they're locked back in here. Right, there's fans back there. The ladder there. See, like, that's hard to see. That ladder's kind of hard. Am I missing a ladder? If I'm missing another ladder, I might scream. Is this a new concept? Like, am I being taught something new, or is this something that I'm just not recalling from before? Like, ultimately, I want back there, old concept. Oh, but there's been so many. That one feels like the more complicated of the two for some reason. It really is a testament to how different people's brains can be. I mean, like, what's easy and like what's obvious and what's not obvious is just so different. Though to be fair, like if I came back to this puzzle like tomorrow, it would probably be obvious. It could just be the time of day. Still doesn't do anything, right? Or am I powering this from elsewhere? But I would power it from way up there. Which I don't know. We did make a nice big tower over there, but I don't know. Well, I had to reset everything. But that was also. I would also need a reflector, right? I would still need a reflector to reflect up there. So if that's the thing I do, it's not what I do first. There is blue up here. But I don't know if there's... Right, I want it... Yeah, I want it there. But I don't know. The only fans I see are at an angle, so they're not going to be for making stacks. And I don't think I've seen one yet where you need to go from one puzzle to another to solve the puzzle. We've definitely seen going in and across for stars, but I don't think we have for an actual puzzle solution, though of course it's not off the table. But I don't know how I would do that anyway. I don't know how I would start this one either. Can kind of see through there. But even then, or can I... There was a jammer over there. Could I jam that? I'm gonna have to redo this whole puzzle though, because I reset. I'd have to redo half the puzzle just to, like, get over there and look. Could totally jam from here. But just to get my jammer is gonna be... How did I do it? It was like way over here, right? Is that honestly it? There's no way they would... Well, I say no way. They wouldn't make that possible if it weren't the intention. That's wild. That's wild. That's barely possible, too. Okay. I think I got it now. Can I get my... Was this short enough? Nope. Okay, now what? Is that short enough? Surely one of these is gonna be short enough. Yeah, there we go. And now I can't even jam this one. So now I need to jam this. And now I can't get back out because I didn't bring my... Or no, I can just walk through this. Oh, this is... Okay. Are these different colors? That's what tripped me up. I was thinking this was that wall. They're way too similar looking. That's my problem. That's my problem there. Okay, I get it now. They had the purple walls and puzzle. I mean, the purple walls have been everywhere. The purple walls are these walls, right? I know there's two different walls, but they look the same to my stupid eyeballs. That's the problem I'm having here. Okay, I get it. I get it. Understanding has happened. So this is powered by this, and it locks itself. That's interesting. Same thing here. Same thing there. I don't know why I would do that, though. So I can launch blocks. Okay, now I'm working on the actual puzzle. Oh, this is what I get for not liking colorblind mode. Oh, I see. I can give a block to myself. Oh, but I can't do that. So I want to send a block over. For reasons. Interesting to have a little platform here. I mean, I can't make it tall enough to go over this. I still only have, or I guess I have a refractor back here, don't I? I have this one here. I'm gonna have to like run my face into every single wall I see from now on. So what good does this one do me? It means I can get out without, if this is closed. But I couldn't get back in. But I could. I'll need to jump that. I can just walk through here. Freaking duh. So I don't need to jam that anymore. I can jam this one. That's the only thing worth jamming now. So somehow I need to get the blue. Because if I put... Or no. Okay, let's try this. I'm thinking about it flying through the air, but I don't think it's going to be in the air for long enough. So I put this here. I link you to you. I put you there. And send. And then I'm going to keep the connections, add that one. Yeah. Unless it could, like, stay in the middle? Well, kind of bad laughing now. Didn't realize you're colorblind. Yeah, it's fair. No, it's totally fine. It's totally appropriate. That is hilarious. That's gonna be the only things that have tripped me up so far have been my eyeballs. Okay, so I'm gonna take that down, put that there, keep the connections, put that there. Oh, come on, really? That should be the solution because it's fun. What am I missing? Could I have another... I do like it. It's like, it's just barely too. Maybe it would work if there were 2 blocks, but then how would I hold the button down? Oh, with this fan. So let's try that. And then I'm not gonna be able to put it up there. Or do I like add... Can I just add it mid-air? That doesn't seem right. I mean, I do have a second prism here. But I don't really know how that would help me. This platform is also suspicious. They stay together? They do stay together. So what if, for instance... How would I even do that? I can send it and then put this here. I need the other one to stop, or just do it fast enough. No, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. And now it doesn't want me to grab it. Okay, hold on. I turn that one off. This goes there. This goes here. And then we send. And then I place. And we send back. It don't like that. Why don't it like that? Why don't it like that? Because life can't be simple. It's true. It's true. So how would I even utilize... I want to hang out at the top here. I can't just be on a ladder. If I press E, I climb the whole thing. I just want to be halfway up a ladder. Is that so much to ask? I can't get my jammer stuck here, right? There's no turning off of this. Though I could just like... I don't know if that would even help me. Let's break some rules here. But for all I know, this is what you're supposed to do. Of course, now a block is stuck. I did just trap a block, didn't I? Yep. Is that a good trade? I mean, I could just send the jammer through. Now that I have all my stuff in the wrong places. Right, I could just do that. No? Do you need to be on a block? Rude. I have no idea if that's actually what they meant for me to do, but I did it. Was that the solution? I'm trapped. I can't stop being this. Eyes, hands, legs, trapped. Always seeing the same. Can't stop the input. Stop. Do not think, simply be. You two deserve each other. Was there a way around? Wait, hold on. wouldn't go through there. What's over there? Is that for the star? I know there's a star in here too. I have no idea what's back there. There's something there. Okay, well that gets me to here. That gets me out. And then there just is a star. Maybe it's like maybe there's a third block back there, and then I could get myself up. Like how would I... How would I? Okay, well this one truly broke my brain. Well, yeah, I don't care. It's stars are stars. We got the puzzle. So now I'm gonna assume that I'm missing a purple thing in here. Is this a purple door? This is a purple door. Okay, so okay. For the sake of academic conversation, like colorblind modes, every video game has such an obtuse colorblind mode. I just leave them off. I just leave them off. And I've ranted about this before. For many reasons. A, most people who are colorblind don't know that they're colorblind, so they will never fiddle with this. Most people who know that they're colorblind don't know the name of the kind of colorblindness they have. Like I don't recall. It's either proto or deuter. 3, these aren't even the right words. There's deuteranope and there's deuteranomaly, and there's protoanope and protoanomaly. So that's not clear. 4, this is just changing the entire game. Everything changes with this slider. I do not have a problem with seeing the entire game. I have a problem with 2 colored game elements, right? I'm not struggling with the color of the trees. I'm struggling with the color of one exact thing that you could change the color for and make it not purple, and we'd be fine. Five, what the hell is this? Well, how do I use this? Using the provided images, test out the different strengths to find a color correction that works best for you. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Show me what the door looks like. Show me what that purple door looks like and maybe we'll talk. Okay, I'm just gonna crank it all the way up. Like, should I be seeing the circles? Should I not be seeing the circles? F-bomb dropped only when I'm this frustrated. Only when I'm frustrated about colorblindness do you get the F-bombs. It's not entirely true. Like, do I want to be seeing these or do I want to not be seeing those? I see some and not all of them in all of them. Like with it off, I can see this symbol and this symbol, but not the others. Here I can see that one, that one, that one, that one, kind of that one, and maybe that one? This one is just these 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So I guess I'm gonna go with deuteranope. So if I do that, Think you want to see all? This is the closest I get. None of them are all. Because again, that's not how colorblindness works. Okay, so if I do that, or no, save and close. Oh look! Those two doors are still the same color. It solved nothing. It solves nothing. The only thing that actually tells me the difference is the texture, which I need to be paying closer attention to clearly. But it's the shape that's giving me the information, not the color. Just like every other instance of this exact thing. If I try this one, hey look, it's the same. It literally does nothing. The only thing I care about is telling the difference between these two elements, and none of the settings make them different from each other. Can see the difference between the colors, but it's well within the bad game design levels of close. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Like, it needs to be... Like, if I'm standing here, right? Like I have been, I walk into this puzzle, I see door, 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 door. I need to be telling immediately. It needs to take 0.01 seconds for me to go, oh, this door works differently from that door. That's what needs to happen. And is not happening. I'm gonna turn it back off. Because the other side effect of putting on a colorblind mode that changes the entire game is that I am streaming this to you guys, and I want it to look coherent for all of you as well. It's the same. It's the same. Give me someone to shake. To see what you mean, just plays filter on your monitor, exactly. The game world should look like the game world. That's the other thing that drives me mad. Like, what purpose does it serve for you to add a filter of color correction on a tree when the non-filtered version is what I see trees as? I don't go out into the world and see this filter. I'm not looking at these trees and going, oh, that doesn't look like a tree because it's slightly the wrong color. It looks like a tree because that's what trees look like to me. I adore this rant. It's good. It keeps happening. It's wild how many different games require this rant. Okay. Now this puzzle is simple. Now this puzzle is easy, because I can just get my shit. I'm so mad. I could put a button here. Now I'm gonna speedrun it. Now I'm gonna like angrily speedrun this. Okay, so there is another laser here. But we're putting stuff in the air, so we're not going through the hallways. Putting that there. Putting that there. That goes to there. Oh, and then I flip the switch. Yep, hooray. And then... Fair, 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 fair. So now I want to jam here. Did you have issues with Dwarf Fortress as well? I remember even I have issues seeing dark blue text on black background. Fair. We were having a whole... the fact that you asked that leads me to believe you haven't been watching the last couple of streams. So I recently went through the process of acquiring every single color of gem window and organizing them by color. So we had a good 3 or 4 streams that were entirely about color blindness. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. So I need... Can this... Is there... There isn't a thing here. I feel like I'm still missing something. Gem colorblind mod? No mods. No mods. Hello, Napzor. Hello, welcome in, everyone. We're raging here. Welcome in, Beaver Raid. Were you timberborning? I saw Timberborn got to 1.0. Yeah, Timberborn. How is it? I haven't played since they did the water rework. I guess I could push the button with this? That doesn't help because I still need a reflector over here. Made more automation. Excellent. Excellent. Automation in that game is great. All of this is ableism. True. True. Let's talk about invisible disabilities, y'all. Let's talk about the fact that no one gives a crap about colorblindness because I can make it through 99% of my life without it mattering. So they just throw in a, throw in a mod or throw in some filtering and call it good. Do I... Okay. I think what's gonna happen, I need to link that. Of course, I do need to get through here. I need to use the button or the box. And connect these. And how am I gonna get through? How do I get through? Unless it opens that, but I don't think it does. Or can I just straight up, I can almost see that. Okay, that's gonna go there. And then I bet that can get that too. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Jam that one. Gonna keep these connections, but I also want this one. Yeah. Does that work? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That one was a little tricky, not nearly as tricky as my eyes were making it out to be. My God. No, I don't think that's gonna play into this at all. I don't care about this star. I don't think I care about the star. I don't care about the star. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it! I have a dam further up the river that senses bad water content and closes and opens to divert water to keep my beavers safe. You can just detect bad water? That's kind of incredible. That was not a thing when I was playing last. Hello, Sophia. Welcome, welcome in. QA is important. QA is very important. People with color blindness, which would be a weird ask. I think it's a perfectly acceptable ask. Send me your games and I will test them for you with my eyeballs. Literally anyone. Literally anyone is listening to this has a piece of software where information is conveyed by color. Stop it. That's really the thing to me. You don't even need to think about this as long as you're communicating information in a secondary way. Like, yes, the texture of those walls is slightly different, but it's like if they just made it slightly more different. If they just put a shape in the middle of that door that was like, that we just understood to be, you can walk through this, but you can't bring stuff through. And just made it more prominently different, right? Like this shimmeriness, it's just two different kinds of shimmeriness, right? If you just made the texture difference more prominent, you could have avoided the entire colorblind mode. That's period. Eyeball test, good quality. There are several games I've played recently that do not only have color blindness settings, they have 3 or more different kinds of color blindness. Yes, we were just going through this before you rated. That's exactly what they have here. Like, look at this. They have the three kinds and then a slider. And the only thing that they're showing you in this little thing here is the blue laser versus the red laser, which are fine, honestly. They are different enough that very few people are gonna care. But I can't look at the difference between the doors here. Did I leave it off? I habitually turn color blindness mode off or just leave it off. In every game I play. Where was it? Where'd it go? I don't care. I don't care. I usually just leave it off for that exact reason. I mean, sort of job listing QA must be colorblind. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there are times, like especially with testing around differing ability, right? Like if you want to test whether or not your wheelchair accessibility is proper, then you should get someone who's in a wheelchair, right? Yes, it's weird to ask for someone who's wheelchair bound, but sometimes that's what you need. Had a similar conversation a while ago with Bearded Squire about an overlay in Clan Folk that just looked like a screen of green to him. Yeah. Use contrast or symbols. Symbols. I think symbols should be the gold standard. And anything other than as well as colors, right? That's the thing that blows me away. If you could have all the same color decisions that you make without thinking about color blindness, just make your aesthetic color choices and add a symbol, problem solved. Literally problem solved. Anytime you're trying to convey information, include a secondary way that is not color. That is literally the whole thing. I'm sure there are a lot of different color blindness. It seems like they tested it with a few colorblind people. There's 3 flavors of color blindness, and then they all have their own spectrums. Like they all have their own, each one has their own like strength, essentially. I think that's good accessibility testing to make sure it works well for lots of things like that and ask the people who need those things for sure, right? Yeah. Like you can tell when a game like this they didn't have a conversation with someone who actually has color blindness. Is my feeling. Maybe they did. Maybe they just ignored their feedback. but it just seems so common. Like, so many of the games we play have this exact same kind of colorblindness solution. And I have the same problem with all of them. Does Ticket to Ride do it well? I have not played Ticket to Ride, actually. But if all the things are different shapes, then yeah. The Witness is a game that you can hold up as an example of utterly not accessible to anyone who doesn't have normal sensory perception on all senses. Oh, interesting. I haven't played that one either. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's talk to this infuriating computer persona again. Can you talk to me about colorblindness? I will talk to you about colorblindness. I've decided on reflection to ignore the fact that your picture of how the world should work has more holes than Swiss cheese. In fact, just in case you do, by some outside chance, prove to be right, I'd like to sign up for the gang. If you're in charge of the Ark, who will be the first aboard when the floods come? What does one have to do to be valued above all others? I don't see how to explain this to you. That's probably the right answer. Why is someone being valued? Why are we comparing the value of other people? The first person on the Ark is the first one who got there. Whoever's closest. Just be. Ridiculous. The rocks have the same rights as you and I, do they? Yes. I am literally a walking, thinking rock. My character in this game is a rock. Don't see how to explain this to you. But what will really bug you is whether that's because there is no answer or because you weren't thinking outside the box you live in. You're the one in the box. You are literally in a box here. Let me lay my cards on the table. While it seems prudent to me to hedge my bets, you just haven't made a clear enough proposal for me to buy what you're peddling. There's something about the way you talk that makes me uncomfortable. It'd be for the best if you work out what it is before I do. What does that mean? Are you gonna delete me? Are you gonna delete me? There are color-based puzzles, audio-based puzzles, stuff like that. Oh, and the final puzzle has so much strobing I couldn't complete it and I have no issues. I can't imagine playing with epilepsy. Interesting. That's interesting. I haven't heard about that final one. Stream chat photos, okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. They're all different shapes, right? The second photo with all the different lines. Oh, but they have the shapes inside them. Yeah. Like you have, I know the screenshots probably don't totally do it justice, but the shape is in there, right? Like even if I have to spend half a moment to like squint and look for the shape and look real close, the fact that I know it's there and I'm not guessing is huge. It's huge. Subtle but there, yeah. And like the way that like the train cars themselves are all different. Like they have their color, right? There's the white, there's the black, there's in some of these colors I couldn't even tell you what they are. They're like an orange, something's green, there's maybe a pink, but they're all different, right? The white one and the blue one are like, they're both rectangles, but they're different rectangles. The one with the coal has the humps for the coal. The one looks like a more of a caboose than the others. This one's a boxcar. Like I don't need to know the colors of these to see the difference in them. That's the whole thing. That's all you need to do. Want to pet the kitty? Oh, she's so cute. She's been so tolerant of my rantings. I'll give her a poke for you. first time I played through Talos Principle, I played in first-person mode the whole time, and I never noticed that you were playing as a robot. Interesting. I thought it was a plot twist halfway through the game. That's hilarious. I did not honestly know... I guess you can see your fingers here. I didn't honestly know that we were a robot until I did that, though I did set it to third person pretty quickly. Though it did take me quite a while to learn that you can swap back and forth between first person and third person for when like the perspective gets really tight, which does happen every once in a while. So now I can like hop into first person to like line something up and then hop back out. Anyway, pets.html. And for thoughts, I often wonder about if these adjustments will work or not. The fact, even just making the attempt, even just trying, I would rather someone try that, right? Like conveying the information in a secondary manner and do that poorly is going to be 100 times better than the best filter. Just bar none. Please remember to release your pets. While it's true that not all pets will be able to adjust to living without you, many will manage, and the least you can do is give them a chance. Just remember, release your pet before you become incapacitated. Okay. Okay, so we're not getting a meteor, right? Our pets can live, but the people cannot. If you notice any locked-in animals in your area, please take the time to free them. Leave the doors and windows of your home open. We'll turn it into a useful shelter. Hooray! Setting out large quantities of dry food may help your pet through the transition period. So, incapacitated. That's a very interesting choice of words there. They're saying washing everything in olive green doesn't help. Generally not. Generally not. Incapacitated. It kind of seems like people are becoming incapacitated at different times. I'm guessing this is like a disease of some kind. Some sort of condition is going through all of the humans and just paralyzing them. A virus? Yeah, something like that. But it's not affecting the computers, it's not affecting the pets. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. Error. Arcady Journal. Sarabai is gone, lost day to grief, unable to focus. Drennan working as if possessed. Does she sleep? Getting tired. So they're going at different times. I think disease of some kind that they have determined they cannot cure. Okay. Throne room, excellent. Let's do one more. You can't walk through that one, right? I'm gonna be so snarky. Oh. And then I can't walk through here. Did the computers got the hubris disease? Oh no, the worst. Is that what's happening? Oh, no, there's a star. Is that what's happening with AI? They're just all getting proud. I have a red emitter. I'm so glad I didn't use a hint. The hint would have given me nothing useful. Humans are prone to getting it and all that. It's true. It's true. Do I have a red receiver anywhere? Oh, there. Okay. Does that help me? It's interesting to see two receivers on the same door. And then that's... Oh. 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 Can I... Excuse me? Okay, so I need to do that. Can I... Wow, okay. Can I do this? So yeah, like this. Like this... No, that's... Oh, okay. There we go. It's helpful for that. So then I get a box. Hooray. And then what? I could... What color is this? What is this pointing to? Pointing to a red one? So if I can... I can't quite do that, can I? Unless... Oh, come on. Nope. Dang, okay. So that would be done through over here? I don't know. Time for bedtime. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I don't mean to trap you with my rantings. Have a good night. Thanks for the rate. It's nice to see you. I'll be in my angry dome. My color neutral angry dome. It's like I could do this, right? But that... What did that do? That doesn't do me any good. What did it even do? The only blue receiver I'm seeing, well, I guess there's that one. And there's that one. But this one didn't seem to do anything. What did that do? Unless it turned off the fan. Nope. Unless I need to do, like, both of them. I don't imagine it works this way. That would be wild. Well, so there's this, right? So I can get in... I can get into here. I once again feel like I'm missing something, but it's not going to be a door this time. I probably need to turn off that fan and move it over here. How would I even do that? I need to block it somehow. Can I... Can't like block itself with itself. Hooray. That doesn't really accomplish anything. I feel like I should be able to... The fact that this is linked to something to start with. It's linked to a red thing. And it feels so close. Anywhere in the world that can see both those things? Don't think so. Looks like I could do... I could do this, but it would require having the door open. Which I can't do without it being on this side as well. It's like I need another thing. And that doesn't look like one I can grab, right? I think that one's fixed because it's not on a tripod. Can get up here. There's that. Does that help me at all? Maybe from over here? Could I do you and you? I can't jump and place. But I can do this. There we go. That's what you do. And now we have our second reflector. There's more stuff back there. And then how do I... Off. Disable. Yeah, so what does that... what does that do for me? I guess it would let me go through both of these. So... if I grab this... I'm gonna be stuck. Because I would need to bring... or no, I could do that from outside. And I can go out from this way. Okay, I wouldn't be stuck. I need to take this. And I guess I'm just going to do the blue. But of course now they're going to cross. So I do have a box. Maybe we do like that. Whee! And now I can't get up because my box is up there. Oh. Nope, further back. Mostly a bit curious, how do you normally find the motivation to stream? That's a good question. It waxes and wanes. I definitely did myself a big favor by not going too hard on it. I'm not a full-time streamer. Like if I were doing 40 hours a week of streaming, if I were doing 8-hour days, you know, multiple days a week, I think it would be a lot harder. So with my current stream load, it's not too bad. There's definitely days where it's like, I would rather take a nap. But I don't know, picking games that I like definitely helps. The fact that my people here are fun to hang out with definitely helps. It's I don't know, it's about forming a habit more than anything, I think. Like picking a schedule and sticking to it has been the main thing. Because then you kind of know what to expect each week. Like if I were making the decision each day, do I want to stream today? It probably wouldn't happen as often. But just saying I'm streaming at these times on these days. I've been able to keep that up for a couple years now. I think that's the main thing. I don't know what I'm doing here. So I can't get my block back. I can't, truly, I can't even get my, my thing back. Choice paralysis avoided, yeah. Yeah, like in my mind, I don't have a choice, right? This is like, it's what I'm doing today. Ha! Oh, you can just grab it, okay. That helps a lot. So that means I can go over here now. Yeah. Okay, we're on track now. I think we can bring this down. I guess I could use the block on the other one even. That might be better. So we can do that. And I can come up here. And then I can come through here. Blam, blam, blam. Perfect. Now what? Oh my god. Now what? That didn't get me anything. Can I... Do I just have line of sight on the red there? I guess I do. All right, sure. If it's that straightforward, I don't even know why. So now I need my block. Okay. How do I do this without the elevation change? And I never turned that off. Was I supposed to turn that off somehow? Did I skip something? I guess I could just stand here, right? But that doesn't disconnect it, it just interrupts it. Oh wait, oh. I got it. Got it. Cool. Okay, I got it. There is a star in here. I don't know if I care. 'cause I think it's still too tall for just one block. Right? It's not that easy. There wasn't another block or anything. Yeah, whatever. I did it. We're gonna call it good. Okay. Speaking of motivation, mine has been completed. I think that's my motivation for the day. Yeah, holy cow. Holy cow, the colorblindness. My brain, my eyes, my soul. Yeah, I don't know what to say other than what I have already said. I'm still kind of mad. I am still kind of mad. The only 2 times this game has really tripped me up, it's been because I could not visually parse the information it was giving me. Every time I've understood a puzzle, I've solved the puzzle. Every time. Every time. You earned not playing the game now. Hooray! Hooray! My favorite. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you all being here. The motivation helps a lot when there are people here. I can definitely say that for sure. When I was starting out, I was streaming to 0 people, and that is harder. I will say that. But when you be consistent with it and you start getting people to show up, and it gets so much better. It gets so much better. It just takes a minute. Anyway, I hope you are enjoying this. I hope you enjoy my pain. I hope you enjoy my pain. Should we find a game? Should we find like the least colorblind accessible game and force me to play it? Would that be enjoyable? Would my rage be enjoyable in that context? Because if the whole idea were for me to be really angry at it, I would do it. Let's think about like what the worst, like the least colorblind accessible game is. I'm taking suggestions for that. Before you go, what is that mounted on the wall behind you? Whatever it is, it's amazing. And not just because it's purple and green. It is amazing. It's my favorite thing. Every once in a while people ask about it, and I have to pick it up every time. I love it. It's a paper craft essentially. I don't know how well you can hear me when I'm inside of here, but it's someone else designed the paper craft. I just took the design and I made it out of EVA foam and then wrapped it in shiny purple vinyl, and it's amazing. I just love it. So now it just lives behind me. I actually want to iterate on this. I actually want to do. I kind of want to update it. I want to make a version of it that's mine. That's my geometry. But that's a whole thing. If anyone knows how to do like Papercraft 3D modeling, hit me up. But yeah, it's shiny. It's shiny and purple, and I love it. So yeah. I don't know. I did not make this one live on stream, but I did make a similar one live on stream. If you go to my, if you go to YouTube, there's a main channel video that's all nice and condensed, and then you can also go find the VODs. It took like 4 streams to make another one. It's a bird skull, not a deer skull, but it's the same process, and I did the whole thing on stream, and it's great. It's also great. Yeah. So this is me. This is my base form. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you coming by. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Today's episode is brought to you by cubes. Many cubes in stacks floating in the air with lasers somewhere involved, and also by viewers like you. Clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, wherever you want to hang out. Gather the cubes. They are powerful. The cubes will help you. So I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I hope you come by for more. I hope you come by for more next week for Dwarf Fortress. We're going to continue on Talos Principle next Saturday, same time. And I hope you stay kind.